Can you hear me now? Maybe. This is fun. This is no, it is not letting me. What is it's called a Scarlett? It says Audio Technica.
The box is the Scarlett Solo. Can people
Not a yes. All right.
Okay. There you go.
Listen, this is Growing Pains. Hey Marcy, I thank you very much, husband, for being wonderful.
Love you.
Now go away so I can have fun with my people. Yay. The adventure. And of course, this is happening on a night that we're supposed to be doing like a movie night with the kids at like 7 o'clock. Or not 7 o'clock, it's 7:30 now, like 8 o'clock. So I don't think that's happening tonight. I didn't tell them.
Do you want me to tell them?
Why don't we do the movie at 9?
Do you want them up at that late?
I don't care. They're children. They were up until 11 last night.
All right, fine.
Okay, so we're gonna. Yes, 9 o'clock it is. We're gonna get into it. I've got my pencil. I've got my notebook. I'm getting. We could totally do a whatchamacallit, a reading in the dark thing. But that was just very interesting because I don't know why he decided that I should use his desk because he's got like this all professional setup because he's a coder. And so he's got his dual monitors and like he does podcasting sometimes. So he's got his camera and he's got his microphone. And it's all set up. And I'm like, this is fun. But he's like, yeah, you just plug your laptop in and just go. And so we plug my laptop in and like nothing's working. And I'm like, dude. So we've been spending the last half an hour doing all of these fun things and adjusting stuff. So here we are. But I'm back and we're fine. And this is up leveling, but I already told him I need my own setup so that I can actually do stuff. So I'm going to try to look at the camera and not at myself because the camera's up there and myself is right here. And it looks really weird because I can see like down into my glasses and I don't like that, but it's fine. I'm going to get used to it. He does want me to be flawless. It's very cute. It's very cute. And he's right. He's right. Cause I have all the stuff that I need to be like working on. And I'm actually, streaming. I know. And Midnight probably, that'll be me throwing stuff already. Midnight may or may not jump up here because, she has her cozy seat back. And I'm already throwing cards all over the place. So here we go. All right. So I'm gonna scroll back up through the comments.
Did anybody ask for anything in particular for dinner?
Nobody said anything to me about dinner. You know, so these children.
That mac and cheese sitting there was just for whomever.
Yes.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. All right. I'm going to go back and see the list. Okay. So Georgette, I saw her on the first one. And Diva. This is the other. Marlissa. You know, it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And Biba. And yes, you guys are a little bit out of order because, whoo, goodness. All right. Goodness. All right. Okay. And Ty. Okay, so if I missed you, please let me know because right now I've got Georgette, Diva, Marlissa, Biba, Andy, and Ty, and I'm trying not to scream. And Sarah. All right. It might have been for midnight. Okay. Marcy's on the list. Okay, so I'm going to try not to do like a whole bunch tonight just because like I'm trying not to be on here for like ever, but I've got my lighting and we got my stuff. So we are going to get Georgette's done first. I lied. Here comes midnight. She's under my feet already. Hello, ma'am. You can come up and knock stuff over. If the sounds of the card shuffling is bothering you. Hey, Crystal. I apologize. All right, Crystal, go ahead. And you know what I did not do? Because I didn't realize I did not share the instructions on how to get a card. Awesome. Thank you, Crystal. And everybody remembered. So awesome. Okay. So Georgette, this, we got a whole bunch for you. I'm gonna move this mouse out of the way because my husband's mouse is big and stupid and I don't like it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just got a whole nother reading here. A whole nother reading, and it's cool. 12 cards. Why not? Okay. We got a bunch of pentacles for you. We got the 2 of Pentacles. Look how clear that is. Oh my gosh, I love this camera. We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. That's a 7. The 7 of Pentacles reversed, the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So we're still in that space of moving through something and not really feeling as if, what is it? Like it's not worth your time. Okay. And you're trying to differentiate between what is working really well and what is not working really well. Okay. You got 4 major arcana cards in here as well. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Son of Swords, also known as the Knight of Swords. We got the Daughter of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Ma'am, you are holding yourself back in so many ways here. Okay. Looking at this situation and being like, well, how can it possibly fall apart? How can it possibly get any worse? It doesn't need to get any worse. We're going to look beyond that. Yes, the bad, heavy stuff was in the past. What we're moving towards now, though, is this really amazing energy of moving towards your great celebration time. Okay. You are like absolutely, hey, Renee. Yes, Renee, you can get a card. Hey, Kim. And it's time for you to like really step into that. It's time to celebrate yourself. It's time to celebrate all of the stuff that you're working towards. Okay. Now, you got Death, Temperance, the Magician, and Judgment. Temperance and the Judgment card are both reversed. Okay. Why? Because we are in a space where we are concerned about the alchemizing. Yeah, Kim, I got you. We are concerned about the alchemizing of the creation that we're creating here. Okay. We are concerned. And I saw you did a video about judgment and the who is they and all of that stuff this week. So awesome. But we are a little bit worried. We're a little bit concerned about that energy of, moving past that. What is on the other side of that? And that's why we've got Death and the Magician, because we are in that transformational phase. We're in that part where we are really moving through and really switching things up for ourselves. Okay. And on top of that, we've got the Magician. You're prepared. You're ready. You know what you've got. Like, you know exactly what you need to be doing. So just keep moving forward. When these difficult, heavier energies, especially like the reversed 3 of Cups kind of energy where you feel like you're doing this by yourself, don't pull back because of that, because that is just your ego getting in the way. Okay. Just your ego reminding you that, there might be other stuff that you need to work through. It's that shadow work stuff. It's that facing your darkness and being like, I can do this anyway. It doesn't even matter. All right. I hope that was helpful. All right. Diva, you're next. Diva, you still here? Let's go ahead and get yours. You know what I'm going to do? Because I feel like it'll help me feel taller, because I don't like the chair. It's my husband's chair. I am going to grab my cushion. Don't mind the fact that I'm wearing a bodysuit that does not fit me, because it does not fit me. It was the last one they had. It was a small. Ooh, that's better. I like that better. It was a small. I'm supposed to be in a medium. And so I went to snap it today and it went, nope. And I was like, so we're just going to tuck it in the jeans. And so I tucked it. And it keeps coming untucked, and I'm like, I don't care. It's fine. I'm home. It doesn't matter. All right. Diva, let's see what the cards got for you today. Anybody going to fly out, or are we just going to midnight? Where are you? You're making me nervous, girl. Because she's sneaking. All right. So, you know what? Yes, Kim. Hey, Janine. I know I am gorgeous. Thank you, Miss Marcy. Marcy's one of my sorority sisters. You guys like the new setup? I don't like it. I'm trying to find reasons to leave myself in my little dark corner. All right. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Diva, we've got the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Wands reversed, and your father, aka King of Wands energy. Okay. Hey, Crystal. Thank you for joining us from YouTube. I will definitely get to you. Let's see. Now, Diva. There's a situation, an emotional situation that you are holding on to that you need to not be holding on to right now. Is it a third party situation? Not necessarily, but you are not thinking, you're not thinking through this because you are kind of stuck in this emotional / angry, feeling manipulated kind of situation. You're not as trapped as you think you are. This is the 8 of Swords. You absolutely, hey, Famara, absolutely need to consider the ways that you can be freed from this situation. You know the truth about all of this. You already do. Okay. There's no reason for you to pretend that you don't. And you have the power and the courage to step beyond this and step through this and step, you know, like away into a new place energy for you. All right. So I hope that makes sense. It's not, what is it? It's not like crazy heavy. Hey, Chiquita. Hey, Famara. Hey, Shania. I said, guys, I did. It's heavy, but it's not impossible to get through, if that makes sense. Lots of self-care, lots of soothing, lots of, it's new beginning time and you are like resisting it. Go for it. Go for your new beginning. You've got that energy. You've got that potential. And you know what's possible for you when you're free. Okay. Just make sure that you're loving on yourself while you're going through this because it's heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot. And it's going to be okay. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, love. All right. Oh my goodness. The bat signal. Y'all are crazy. All right. So we are also streaming live today on YouTube because I told you guys that I was starting a YouTube channel and I did it. So we have a guest today who is visiting from YouTube. And I just want to answer her question really quickly. I don't even need cards to do this because I don't. But her name is Crystal and she's asking if her twin flame is married. Yes, he is. And he may not actually be your twin flame. We have to absolutely think really deeply about that energy. Okay. You're the chaser. He's the runner. But he's not running because he's interested in helping you up level. He's running because he's not the one. And twin flame, twin flame energy is highly controversial. Hey, Alex. Hey, Chiquita. Hey, okay. Woo, look at you guys. Okay, hold on. Chiquita, yes. I got you. Alex, you want to go on the list? Famira's on the list. Okay. Famira, Chiquita. Yeah, so all of that twin flame energy, I'm just going to do like a, L'Oreal, I got you. I might have to tell my husband. Whew. Before you go looking for twin flame energy, make sure your relationship with yourself is on point. Okay? Because listen, men who follow you around out of nowhere, that don't mean he's your twin flame. It means he is toxic. And it's not a bad thing that he's toxic. No, it's just, it is what it is. But the relationship that you need to have with yourself is the most important one. Okay. Twin flames are actually here to be your partner in bringing in a higher level of consciousness for the planet. That is like totally not for you to like, it's not lovey-dovey, happy, romantic stuff. That's the way people who don't understand the depths of a spiritual connection. I got you, Alex. People who don't understand the depths of the connection. Like, like, that's not, he's not ready for that. He's following you around for those things spirits want me to say is mortal stuff. And the first card that popped up for you is you're stressing yourself out over this. You're stressing yourself out over this. This is the 9 of Swords. You've got all of this heaviness, all this energy. Let him go. Do a cord cutting. Do a spiritual bath. Tell him you don't need his energy. Don't mind me. I am totally getting cards out from under my thing. As you get to know watching me, I will be throwing things. Yes. And that's the thing. If you're hearing negativity, that you don't need that in your life. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that in your life. All right. Just do what you can to shield and block. If he gets like actually in your vicinity, say, dude, you need to back fuck up. Like, tell him to go away. Tell him to go away. Because there's no reason to have that kind of insanity in your aura. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. And we have control over our own energy. We have to remember that. We have to take our spiritual sovereignty back. Take your spiritual sovereignty back. It's yours. You are allowed to control your own energy. You're very welcome, my dear. All right. Alex is asking what is needed for a spiritual bath. Hey, Tam. And to cut cords from people. Simplest spiritual bath you can do, Alex, is hot water and Epsom salts. You can also just use regular salt. That's me knocking into the table. This card came up again. Okay. If you're in a heartbreak kind of energy, like, you definitely want to do a spiritual bath to help to, not to soothe your soul so much, but just to get other people's energy off your stuff. Because it's a pain in there. It's pain. I did a really good spiritual bath today with Dead Sea salt and pink Himalayan salt. And it was very, very nice to clear. Hello, Aventika Rakav. Yes, you absolutely can get a reading. I'm going to put you on my list. Just understand we've got a long list. We are co-streaming right now to Facebook and YouTube. And so I'm going to go ahead and put you down there. So if you want to stick around for a while, I will absolutely read for you. Thank you very much. All right. So yeah, cord cutting is, it's not more complicated, really. There's a couple of spell work things you can do for cord cutting. You can also do a prayer to Saint Michael, the Archangel. He is very good at cord cutting. You can just ask him to cut cords and remove people. Raphael actually is good at that too. Your standard archangels will absolutely be glad to cut your cords for you. A spell that you can do is you can take 2 candles, inscribe names, both of your names on one or the other of the candles, tie a string around it, like at a distance, and then light both candles and watch them burn down. As the cord burns, that's when your cord will be cut. But of course, it is really a whole lot easier to cut your side of the cord. Sometimes the other person won't want it. Yes, Andy has a special oil. I scrubbed myself down with that salt and that oil today and woke up like a whole new person when I got out that bath. Yes. Drop your link, Andy, for sure. Drop your link. Let people know about your stuff. Marlissa, you are up next. Marlissa, you've got money in your future. And if my loudness with my voice and this new microphone is like not working, please just let me know, because I don't know. I scream. I can't help it. It's in my family. We're loud people. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. I remember the first time my husband and I took him to go like meet all my cousins. We don't have, like, there is no inside voice. So you walk in the room and it is so loud. So like, and he was like, why is somebody angry? Why is everybody screaming? And I'm like, we just talk real loud. All right, Marlissa. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. We got this. Marlissa, ma'am, you got all these pentacles, but you still got this 4 of pentacles up there. You holding on too tight to something. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, there was another one hiding. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Mother of Cups reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So that money is there. It's like coming. It is coming. It is coming. Hey, Christina. Christina from YouTube. Mother of Wands. All right. The Sun reversed. And the High Priestess. This one actually came up upright. You need to clue into that intuitive energy. Okay. I absolutely clue into your intuitive energy. Feel into that. Feel into where you are going. I really want to move this thing and make it so that it's like, that's a whole lot better. Wait, is that better? I don't know. I'm just looking at it. I'm just not used to looking at a camera. I'm used to looking at my thing. Okay. Clue into your intuitive energy. Clue into your protectiveness, that Queen of Wands power, all of that potency that you have within you, and make sure that you are not neglecting your self-care. Feel your feelings. Okay. Feeling your feelings allows you to ground that potency in a way that is not, you know, otherwise possible without, when you're like ignoring those other energies. And you've got to let yourself shine. You've got to let yourself shine. You're feathering your nest right now. But as you are doing all of these things, make sure that you are in flow. Don't hold too tight. Don't hold too tight and feel all of that, you know, craziness. All right. So we're working on that. Stay in your energy, stay in your flow, and you will be absolutely, you're on the right track 100%. There's nothing negative that is holding you up here. Just make sure you're staying in flow. My cat is getting ready to go lay in dirty laundry, which I can't stand because then it smells like cat. Get out the laundry. Okay. Biba. Biba, you are up next. I'm going to try to get to you, Christina A. I see your answer or your question. And if you guys are watching me, Lyric, you're Biba, that wasn't all for you. I swear that wasn't all for you. Well, we'll see how much of this is all for you. Half the deck went flying. Okay. Now we're going to reshuffle this because that was literally half the deck. We're going to reshuffle it. Okay. We're going to do a nice big riffle shuffle for Biba. Hi, Isabella. All right. There we go. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in from wherever you're tuning in from, especially my new viewers and listeners from my YouTube channel. If you enjoy what we are doing here, please go ahead and subscribe. I do this every Friday night, usually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I should specify that. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go live for about an hour, sometimes 2 hours. Sometimes 2 hours. Ramira, don't remember you're on my list. Don't tell Biba she's going to get it. Lyric, I got you. Because Ramira knows that she gets lots and lots of cards. Somebody else flip over. Okay, we're going to shuffle. Okay, one more time and a cut from the middle of the deck. Indirect. No. All right. Okay. You got the Father of Cups. You got the Six of Wands. We have the Son of Wands or the Knight of Wands. We have the Hermit. And we have the Father of Pentacles. Also known as King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Your energy right now is in a very good place. But we got two kings here. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just a lot of projecting type energy. So you're going to want to make sure that you are coming back to ground that. And I think that that's why King of Pentacles showed up for you right now, is like you're coming back to ground that, coming back to really like get it into your body and absolutely feel it on a new level so that you are not questioning stuff. This is a Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. the work that you are doing is very sacred. The work that you are doing is still being fleshed out, birthed, like really created here for you. And so you need to just make sure that you're grounding it in your body, because you do so much beautiful channeling work. Like all the information that's flowing through you is just so authentic and so real and so deep. Marlis is asking me about my necklace. This is a mala that was made by Intuitively Maya Turnipseed. She's often on my lives. She pops up every once in a while. I don't know if she wants me like, anybody wants to like tag Maya, but she makes malas. And I got this in the mail last week and it came in, and this is one, I bought two. I bought one that's all tiger's eye, and this one, I have no idea what these stones are, but it's called the Truth Teller. And I saw it on her website and was like, I'm buying that. I'm buying that one, and I'm buying the tiger's eye one because those are for me. She doesn't know that they're for me, but they're for me. And so I wear them when I'm reading. And this one, this necklace belonged to my grandmother. And it is a sunflower kind of lotus type thing. And it just makes me feel really close to the women of my lineage. So I wear that. I used to wear it all the time and I stopped, and I was like, oh, I need to put that on again. So that's why I'm wearing it. So thank you for asking. Yes, get them. They are so, I felt the energy from these malas coming through the box when I picked them off my porch. Like, I'm not even lying. I was like, ooh. Oh, you guys like the microphone. Awesome. Hey, Angela. Yes, you can. All right. So like I was saying, Biba, you got to ground in your energy. You've got to ground in your energy so that you are able to take that solar plexus passion that you've got and really express it the way that you would like to. Okay. Because this is like a lonely-ish road. Like the road of the mystic can tend to be very lonely. And having that energy grounded makes it more, what is the word that I'm looking for? Easier for people to really like connect so that they can help you in a way, and it'll make it easier for you to express what needs to be expressed when you're asking for help. All right. I hope that was helpful. Yes. Yes, sex will ground your energy. Absolutely. Sex is really good in grounding energy. Which reminds me, that's something that I need to do, because I've been all up in my business brain, and I need to get out of my business brain and into my sacral chakra. For sure. It will help bring that down. All right. Andy's been doing good stuff. So I'm hoping that the cards support that and don't call her out too much. All right. Hooray, hooray, everybody. See, that's why I bought this shirt, because of the shoulders. Like, it's just so like, it's like extra. It's like, I want a shirt that's extra. I want to look fancy and be cute. And so I'm fancy and cute today, and I'm happy about it. All right. Happening later. Look at that. All right, Andy. So your cards aren't flying tonight. That's good. We're still in decision mode. Okay. Ma'am, you are in major decision mode. I totally got a little. You can go ahead and vacuum, Christina. You got some time. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're good. You can vacuum. Okay. We got Ace of Swords and we've got Two of Swords. Okay. And we also got the Seven of Swords, and we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. So there's that energy there that you are heading through a little bit of a transition. Sevens can often indicate conflict. Sevens can also indicate like, and here this conflict is an inner conflict. It's not an outer conflict. There's nothing outside of yourself that you're having a conflict with. It's definitely internal. It's like you're like, it's like we're going back and forth with something. Okay. And this right here, when you know what the decision is, you're going to make it and it's going to change things for you. Okay. But this right here, this is that, that energy of needing to make a choice Okay. It's not a make or break choice, though. That's the thing. You are kind of, it's a bossing up choice. We got the Emperor here. You're kind of sitting in that space where you're like, well, if I don't make the right choice, then it's going to ruin everything. It's not. It's not. That's you overthinking it and making, I'm just going to say it, you're making your individual human power out to be bigger than the power of the universe to support you. Okay. And with the stuff that you've been brought here to do, you are divinely guided. Okay. Trust God's timing, trust God's support, trust the energy that you've been given, trust all of that. And no, it's not easy and it's not comfortable. And sometimes it's like, but I really feel like I need to do this because it makes sense. And let that go and listen to the guidance that you've been given, because you've been given some really good guidance and you know that it's going to take you where it needs to take you. Okay. So don't overthink your decisions. Don't overthink your decisions. Don't take too long because you are in that momentum space right now. So just keep it moving. Keep going and doing what you're doing, because that's going to work out really well for you. All right. Ty, you are up next. And then after Ty, I'm going to do a rundown of the list so everybody knows where we're sitting. I hear my daughter squealing because they were lining up the Jenga blocks upstairs. They dumped the whole box out and they were lining them up and knocking them down like dominoes. And I'm like, yes, you have several. You have several soul ties. All right, Ty, you got a big message coming. Thank you, love. If you want advice on how to get rid of your soul ties, Andy, we can talk offline because that's a little bit of a longer thing, but I actually know how to remove them. I was taught how to remove them. It's not a bad thing. It's just we're connected to people. I know Midnight has decided she does not like this space, and it's because that space has all of my energy in it. I do all of my other work over there. I do my energy work over there. So absolutely. All right, Miss Ty, we got a big chunk of candles fell out for you. Candles. These are not candles. Cards fell out for you. There's some people. We got 5s, we got 7s, we got 8s. All right. So the first card that came out for you is the Ace of Wands, which is a wonderful energy for initiating, especially business type transactions, new ventures. This is like the growth of new ventures and the energy that's behind that. That's super powerful for you right now. Okay. We've got the 6 of Wands, celebrating everything that you have created so far and how far you can go. That is amazing. So we're starting off with that really, really awesome energy. You got King of Wands energy in here. That is that you are ruling your roost, ruling your domain, and totally like living all of that. Now, that being said, we've got a bunch of heavier type things here. We have the 6. Okay. There's abundance here that is you're like waiting on. Okay. Kama soul tie is basically when your soul energy is connected to somebody else's. It happens for a lot of different reasons. It doesn't generally happen from stuff that we have done here. Hey, Melissa, on this particular plane. It's usually something that's like decided on the other side, right? So, yeah. So you've got all of this money that is like, how do I say it? It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's like there's something, you're like right there, like right there. I know, Janine, Ty and I actually go way back. Believe it or not. We know each other through another coach. And we've been on vacation together. We've been on retreat together. We went to Costa Rica, that whole life-changing Costa Rica thing. Ty was there. Yeah. And so you've got, like, it's right there. It's right there for you, Ty. But we've got some this or that kind of energy. Okay. So we got Seven of Cups. And it's like your world's kind of being like flipped upside down right now. A lot of things are shifting. A lot of things are changing. There's some sadness around this. Okay. Mother of Cups, Daughter of Cups. Together here. We've got a lot of emotions happening. Okay. It's a good time to be nurturing yourself, nurturing your own energies. Don't be looking. So this is the Four of Cups. Don't be looking so much into what other people are doing. Ooh, don't lean on other people's understanding of what you need to do for your own situation. You know what you need. You know what's going to comfort you, what's going to bring you joy, what's going to do all of that stuff for you. So lean into that. Okay. Don't like, I mean, you can take other people's advice, but when it comes to doing what's right for you, you know exactly what it is you need to be doing. Five of Cups here is very much a grief card, and it is showing up so weird with all of this new light that I've got. But there's a little bit of grief, a little bit of heaviness. There's some poverty stories that we're working on. You want to logic your way through this, but you can't. This is King of Swords. And we've got the Eight of Wands. So things are moving very quickly. Things are changing very rapidly, but we're kind of resisting that change. Okay. Ty, is your daughter getting ready to go to college? Because that's what it feels like. Hey, Steven. It feels like that's like around like mother-daughter relationship, changing, shifting, growing up, dealing with all of that, the stuff that goes with that, which I have not dealt with yet because my oldest is only 11, but I'm sure that those 7 years are going to go back really, really fast. So if that like lands for you, just let me know. Because I'm feeling like it's something around that kind of energy that's happening there. And even that money that's like hanging out there could be like scholarships, tuition, that kind of thing. She should be. Huh, that's interesting. ... Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that makes sense for you. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Yay. I haven't read for you in a while. It's exciting. Sarah, are you still on, or did the baby make you go back to sleep? Hey, Crystal. Sarah's got choices too. Love you too, Ty. Watching live got disconnected. What got disconnected? I'm still here. And now I hear children screaming. I mean, I'm working, so it's fine, but I'm just like, what's happening up there? It's not me. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to, yes, I can let you know the people list. Thank you for reminding me because I totally forgot. Okay, so we've got Sarah, Marcy, Crystal, Renee, Kim, Famira, Chiquita, Lori. Actually, I did Crystal. I did Crystal from YouTube. Okay, so Sarah, Marcy, Renee, Kim, Famira, Chiquita, L'Oreal, Alex with 2 A's, Avantika, Christina A from YouTube, Isabella from YouTube, Lyric, and Angela. I'm gonna have to start doing whatchamacallits, first and last names. Ooh, somebody flipped. All right, Sarah, my dear, you have the upright. Oh, okay. No worries. I'm like, what happened? We got the upright 7 of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands reversed. And we also, those are not wands. 9 of Pentacles. Goodness. He did share. Stephen did share. Hold on. And Stephen's I'm the last one on my list right now. And the 8 of Swords. Okay. Yes, if I read that list and you did not hear your name, please comment so that I don't miss you, because every once in a while, or lots of once in a while, I will be looking at stuff and then completely miss something because, you know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Didn't I say you, Janine? I totally did not write you down. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I was trying to like figure out, am I going to go live like on YouTube or Facebook or both at the same time? Or should I go live? Is it business things that most readers don't talk about on live but I'm a real person and I'm like going to share this stuff with you. Hendrix, leave your mommy alone. All right. Sarah, you are not trapped. You believe that you are trapped because you cannot figure out how to get away from certain people, certain situations. Father of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's Kim, Janine, Famira. So we got this energy. Okay. This emotionally manipulative energy. Who just texted me? Oh. Hey, Erica. Woo. Yes, I'm going to add you guys to the list. Just understand that, you know what, sometimes I read and it takes forever. Crystal Cooper, because I think we had another Crystal. And Erica, go ahead and share the live, and I'll add you guys to the list. All right. Father of Cups. We got emotionally manipulative energy here. With these 2 sevens, okay? It's like making you question like everything that is going on with you right now, okay? The 7 of Pentacles represents a huge shift in how you are being in the world, a huge shift in how you are seeing your actual existence, okay? And you're not thank you. You're not wrong. You didn't bother my flow. This is how I'm in and out. We're good. We're totally good. You're not wrong for wanting what you want. Okay. So we've got this 3 of Wands here. Okay. This is like a portal. It's one of my favorite cards because of the fact that this is literally, it looks like a portal. So you're standing on one side of that portal and you're looking through and being like, what would it be like if I lived there? What would it be like if I was there? Now, the power to create the change and have access to the choices that you really, really want to have is all in your hands, Sarah. It is. It does not feel like it is because you have allowed it to be in other people's hands for a whole long time. Okay. There is an ability. Of course, I pulled this card. You're tempted to go back to the way it used to be over and over and over again, but you're going to keep running that same pattern, unless you recognize it as a pattern and choose different. Okay. Holy poop. I just came up with the, hold on. Download incoming. I think I can have that done by next week. So that's what is going on. In terms of your energy right now, Sarah, you have the ability to shift this, and change this. It is possible. It is not comfortable, not at all. But it's available for you. So that is something that you're going to have to decide to choose. Okay. And those choices are never easy. Because when you get there, when you start to sit and like really think about what it is that you're doing, quote unquote, wrong, because you're not doing anything wrong. There's no wrong. It's just a different way of saying, yes, no, I don't think so. These are the choices that I'm making that are in my highest good, all of that kind of stuff. And that can be heavy when we're not used to it. Okay. So I hope that is helpful for you today. Some Fridays, my brain is just like, no, you don't have a brain. Your brain don't work no more. You're just going to have to sound like a crazy person. That is what we're doing. All right. Okay. I want to make sure everybody is still. Hey, Christina. Everybody is still here. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. So, Marcy, you're up next. And you guys, if you have like specific questions, you can totally drop them in the chat. I do answer specific questions if you have them. I don't always use cards to do it though, because I don't need to. A lot of times, like, I'll just get an intuitive hit and I'll just be like, that's the answer to your question. Especially if your question's like, is he cheating on me? Because if you have to ask, then you already know. Unless you're like one of those people who's like hyper paranoid. And then sometimes, sorry, I did it again. I did it last week and the week before. One of these days I will remember, probably not, because mom brain. All right. All right. Universe, what does Marcy need to know today? Anything fun? They want me to cut your cards in 3. And we're pulling from the top. We've got some, oh, okay. Intuition. Things feel stuck for you right now. We got the 8 of Wands. Reversed. We're coming out of a grief kind of phase right now. It's the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is very much like everything is terrible and how can it possibly get worse? We're please something fun. Sorry, this is not fun. It's not fun. It's heavy. You've got some heavy stuff. Okay, is this real money issues? No. This is the illusion of money issues based on where you think you're supposed to be right now in your life. Okay. We got Daughter of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay, Daughter of Swords is reversed. Okay. You have a deeper understanding of things than you think you do, and you try to make sense of what it is that you know about your current situation by using your brain, but the information that you're getting is coming from somewhere else. Okay. Now is a really great time for new things to be like, if you have an idea, if you have a thought, if you have a project, if you have anything that you're getting ready to start, now is a really good time to start it. You've got that really good energy for that. And this high level of intuition that you have, you need to nurture it. Okay. And the reason you need to nurture it is because it is what will help you to move through these feelings that feel stuck and this like past, like, you know, bullshit stories that you've made up in your head about the way things are supposed to be and how you're supposed to be living in a certain way. You know why you are where you are. Like, you know that. You know it deep down. And what it requires right now is a level of acceptance of what you already know you know. Okay. And that's not always easy because, you know, you've got your brain and your brain is like, this doesn't make sense. I can't put this in a spreadsheet. I can't map this out. I can't plan this out. But that's not what the energy is telling you to do right now. The energy is telling you right now to flow with it, to go with it, to let it be what it is, if that makes sense. Okay. So don't fight that. Don't fight it so hard. Be open and be willing to allow this story and allow this path to be created as it is being created through you, because it is all happening for a reason. Okay. And no, it's not a pleasant experience, but how much of life really is? And I hate to say it that way, but it's true. Like, we are in that place where all of it is applicable. Okay. And sometimes our joy does not come from what we think it's going to come from. It comes from somewhere else. And sometimes we have to look at what we've built, look at what we've created, and say, my life is this way for a reason. All right. You did miss you, love, but you can rewind. Do people rewind things anymore? Am I showing my age? You can back up, I guess. I don't know how do you explain that? But yeah, so there is joy and new things coming for you, Marcy. It's just that it's not in the way that you thought that it was. Okay. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. So Sarah, yes, you did miss you, but I did yours. So you can back up in the recording, I think, and you are right before Marcy. All right. All right. Renee. Renee, you're up next. And then Kim, then Janine, then Famira, then Chiquita, then L'Oreal, then Alex with 2 A's, Avantika, Christina A, Isabella, Lyric, Angela, Steven, Crystal Cooper, and Erica. Yes. Love you too, Sarah. All right. Really? That's all y'all got for Renee today? Sorry, Renee. Okay. Renee has got a whole bunch of wands and swords, and more wands and some more swords and some pentacles. Okay, Miss Renee. I hope you didn't disappear because we got a busy list tonight. So you also, this card is showing up a lot tonight. This reversed 8 of Wands. Okay. And then we got the 9 of Swords. So we got some anxiety going on. Reversed 8 of Wands, that's stuckness. That's feeling like we can't move forward. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands, also reversed. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Magician, and Strength. Okay. Now, these cards as a combination, as a story, things are not moving, so we're getting super, super anxious over them. Okay. Oops. That would be me dropping cards on the floor. Things aren't moving. We're feeling very anxious over them. We're feeling like it's time to start with a new idea. Okay. And the new idea gives us an idea of stability. And it leaves us so that we don't have to feel like we are that only light in the dark. Like we're not doing it for ourselves. What do you call it? Like we're not doing it by ourselves. Okay. And that kind of energy is very tempting. It's very tempting. And so, you know, we're kind of being called right now to like explain and explore our relationship between giving and receiving. Okay. That's what the 6 of Pentacles is all about, is that relationship between giving and receiving. Because you can be the giver, the receiver, the person who's overseeing them, all of that kind of energy. But we're always reminded here that as the main character, because we are all the main characters in our own stories, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but we are, that we have the ability to see through all of our weird energetic kind of stuff. Okay. We've got the strength to master our emotions and to move through despite feeling deep intensities. And then we have everything that we need to be prepared. So does this feel like a new venture? Kind of. It kind of feels like a new venture. But the question, of course, would then be like, why is it a new venture? It's not a bad thing that's a new venture. But maybe like some clarification there, kind of stuff. All right. I hope that makes sense for you, Renee. You're like not in the chat right now. I don't know if the chat is being stupid because sometimes with Facebook it does that, but that's what I've got for you. So let me know if that resonated. Kim, you are up next. Where did everybody go? Are you still here? I want to see something. I have a private chat. That's weird. I am the host. There's Kim. Renee just vanished. That's okay. All right. You are there. There you are. See? I just have to be like, hey, where'd y'all go? And everybody's like, I'm here, I'm still here. Oh, you're so funny. All right. And the we're still so funny is so I'm talking to myself. I'm funny because I'm like, I've been abandoned. I'm talking to myself. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Jasmine, you're a hot mess. Okay, Kim, let's go. There we go. Ace of Wands is popping up a lot for people today too. Aha. All right. Kim, we gotta let it go. Kim, we gotta let it go. Death card and the Ace of Wands. When you let it go, the ease of pulling the new out will be, no, you did not, Chiquita. You're still good. You didn't, you only got 2, but I did a cut and got to the heart of the matter. Letting it go and allowing things to fall away will give you the freedom to get to that new space where you're ready to burst out into new growth. Okay. And you will be able to find your sunshine there. Okay. But you have to be willing to like, it's releasing time for you. It is absolutely releasing time for you. Let me just, yeah, because right now there's no space. There's no space for new stuff to come to you. And I knew the moon and the tower. Yeah. You're trying to convince yourself that you can, it's not bad. It's not pretty, but most of the, it's not the whole bird. It's missing most of its back legs and it has no tail. So there you go. Yes, because all new growth must come from an end. It is a cycle. It is a cycle of life, and you've got to sweep the things away that don't belong to you anymore so that you can have the new growth. It's fertilizer. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But you are still trying to convince yourself that you can create in a space that's too crowded. The moon. You know what you're hiding from yourself. You know what you're hiding from yourself. And if you do not, and this is the thing, if you do not release what needs to be released, ma'am, the tower is going to come and clear it all away anyway. So you can either do it, I'm just going to say you can do it my way. It's not my way. You can either do it the way that you're being advised to do it, or you can do it with a bunch of trauma. And it doesn't need to be traumatic. You can choose to release the things. You can choose to release the things and go through the process of mourning and laying things aside. And of course, because I'm still talking to you, it decided it was going to give me more cards. We got this 10 of Wands here with all that burden and the Ace of Pentacles. No, it's not fair, but it's over. Let it go. 10 of Swords. You cannot think your way through this. You cannot think your way through this, Daughter of Swords and Mother of Swords. Like, we can't logic our way through this. It needs to be released, because logically you can make anything make sense. You make anything make sense, but that does not mean that it's going to be a pleasant experience for you. So instead of trying to create the puzzle, just let it go. Put the plans in place, let it go. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. Georgette said, don't let the tower get you. Because it will. Is coming for you. It's coming right now. Janine, you are up now. And then we've got Famira, Chiquita, L'Oreal, Alex with 2 A's, Avantika, Christina, Isabella, Lyric, Angela, Stephen, Crystal Cooper, and Erica. All right, Janine, let's see what's going on with you. Anybody else? I'm not going to ask anybody else because that was a lot of cards. All right. Hierophant. 6 of Swords. You have been good. We've got the Fool. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. And we got the 10 of Wands. Okay. You've got all of this brand new energy, and you know what you know. And you're leaning into that. Okay. So allow that energy to help you with this. Okay. 6 of Swords is one of those really interesting cards. Okay. I don't like it mainly because it's okay, what can we do? I don't like it in this particular deck. I like the card, but this card is doesn't indicate what it needs to indicate. You have overcome so much stuff. My thing's trying to strangle me. Let's not strangle me. You've overcome so much stuff. You've overcome all of this stuff, and it's time to celebrate. You are in that celebration phase when we're going to be that rainbow after the rain. You're getting really good at knowing what you need to let go of, what you need to put down, what is not yours anymore. That's awesome. The one thing though, this energy of giving and receiving. No, 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 no. You think you have, excuse me, there's midnight. You think you haven't leaned into this, but you have. You are starting to, hi, mama. You are starting to really get a good handle on what it means to be in that giving and receiving space, to be in that space of asking for what you want and being like, no, that's what I want. Okay. So like really lean into that. Really lean into that, enjoy that feeling. Because it's only gonna get bigger for you from this point. And of course, now midnight is on my lap. Are you gonna sit? Or are you're just gonna stand here? You're gonna jump back up here? For everybody who's new, all of my YouTube people, this is Midnight. She joins me for readings. She is a very sweet kitty cat. She is my familiar, and she is one of my 6 cats, 5 of whom happen to be all black or black with white speckles. Hi. But you know, when I'm shuffling, yep, she came up to say hello to you guys. Christina, my Facebook page, that's a really good question. Well, I have 2 Facebook pages. I have my group. The group is called In the Cards with Jasmine Sanflone, and my does anybody want to drop my Facebook page in there? Because I can't remember if it's my name or if it's XO. No, it's facebook.com/XO Jazz Sanflone. Yes. It's my last name. So CIANFLONE, Jazz, JAS, Sanflone. And if that's not what it is, somebody please correct me because I am so bad with memorizing these things. Famira, it's time to get your 27 cards. I'm going to try not to give you 27 cards. She did say that. And she really did say that because she's out in the other room now. Again, she literally went out. She's like, nah, no. This is daddy's desk. I don't like it. Ooh, desires journal. See, that's a way to manifest, man. Write it down. I used to try to keep it all in my head, but then a very, very wise woman. A very, very wise woman said to me, why aren't you writing it down? Write it down and make it plain. Like it says in the Bible. There you go. Uh-oh, Famira. Yeah, you got a lot of cards again. I'm sorry. We knew it was going to happen. Okay. Ma'am, you have several major arcana cards here and a lot of cups. Cups and swords, not so many wands. Okay, where are we going to start with this? You were like in action phase right now, 100%. That's really good. Okay. It's not 18 this time. It's only 12. But it's okay. So we got action phase right now, Hanged Man reverse. So we are moving. We are in a moving thing. Okay. We are letting go of the things that do not mean anything to us. Cycles are ending. We are breaking cycles. So that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, Queen of Pentacles energy, we are not owning it 100% yet, but we are owning our Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so we've got that energy. We've got that moving, but we need to ground it down. We need to ground it so that it sticks around with us. She always likes your cards too, Famira. Hi. Okay, but mommy can't see them if you're standing on them. All right. So we got to work on that, on getting that grounded down, making sure that it stays with us so that it doesn't end up being like a phase. Okay. There may or may not be, you need to give yourself love on yourself the same way that you are loving on people. Okay. And don't hesitate to like be really real with the things that you are desiring for yourself. Okay. This is the Four of Swords, which generally like means like preparing yourself for like when things get quote unquote worse, like with the Five of Swords, because that's a big battle situation. Why are you knocking into the, ma'am, this microphone is not for you. Stop it. So like we have to like really get into loving on ourselves, resting when we need to. Okay. So don't forget that rest is a necessary thing. And then for the other 3 minor arcana cards that you've got, it's all cups. We've got the 9 of cups. Yep. We got the 6 of cups, and we got the 3 of cups reversed. So 3, 6, 9. I always find that interesting when it comes down to mutuals or multiples of 3. Okay, so think about the things in your life that are currently showing up as triplicities. The various groups of 3 that you need to be working with. Like all of that kind of nurturing type stuff that you need to be dealing with all of your chakras, with all of your mind, body, and your soul. Thinking like Maiden, Mother, Crone, Triple Goddesses, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, like all of those triplicate kind of energies. Okay, so you're gonna be working a lot with that right now and using that to soothe your soul, because you are getting to a point now where you know that you know what you know. So we are opening this up. We are opening this up. Okay. We are opening this up so that we like really deeply feel that. Okay. Because things are going to start to balance out. Hey, L'Oreal. L'Oreal has an appointment. You're like the next, L'Oreal, just so you know. Benita, I can add you to the list, yes. But you're going to be my very last person for tonight. Because we have the tower coming. So shifts, like this is like big shifts where karmic cosmic stuff is going to be settling in for you. And like shit's going to be like blown up for you. Okay. Like this is like a massive shift. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to say it. Like, it's like media recognition shift, like getting out there kind of shift, like being seen on a level that you haven't before kind of shift, where everything falls into place and really fits in a way that you weren't expecting, but it's coming. Okay. So that is what I've got for you. All right. So it was a lot of cards, but it was not bad. I didn't drag you like I did a couple weeks ago. Yes, you can. Absolutely, yes, you can. And be ready to receive. Those 2 cards decided to come up before I said who was next. So those are for you as well. Miss Chiquita, you are up next. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for the hour and 8 minutes that we have been live, especially since the first 10 minutes was us, messing with the, what were we messing with? I don't even know. Tech stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop shuffling. Chiquita's got 4s. Chiquita's got 4s and the Hermit. No, that's what I'm saying for you, Famira. Like big time out there. Okay. Swords. We got anxiety. It is okay. You're not lying to yourself. You're completely capable of all the stuff that you're doing. This is 7 of Swords. Yes, you need to celebrate what you've got, and you feel like you're not ready yet because it's like, it's too much. No, celebrate it. Shout it from the rooftop. Shout it. Tell the people who like don't even see you right now, like let them know. Okay. I read for you last night and this card came up again. It's the 4 of Cups. Okay. We're not going to be worrying about what the other people say, what the other people want you to do, go with your gut, go with all of the stuff that you know, and like, don't feel that meh energy. We're not doing FOMO. We're doing this Chiquita's way. We're doing all of this Chiquita's way. Okay. We got the 4 of Pentacles here. We're going to want to loosen up just a little bit, but not too much on our vision so that other people's energy gets in there and starts messing with stuff. Okay. Because that is a potential here, especially with this reversed Son of Wands. There are going to be some people who are going to be like up in your space, like just wanting to enjoy the wonderful energy. It's not that you can't let them. You can let them. But just know when to cut them off, because they're like, I don't want to say they're unsavory, but they're not your people. They're there because you glow and they want some of that. So just be very wary of that. Just be wary of that. We also got the Hermit and the Daughter of Wands. You are resisting this newness because it's scary, and it's okay. Okay. And doing all of this is a like, there's not a lot of us. There are not a lot of Black women mystics opening up their own spots right now. I mean, we know a whole bunch because that's the circle we're running in, but it feels like a lonely road. But you are doing this for a good reason, okay? Now, yes, and the random people are going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to be testing your limits of... It's going to feel like they're testing your kindness. They're not testing your kindness. They are just... They're not really there to throw you off, but they're there to help you establish your boundaries. That's a better way of putting it. It's not like a negative thing. You just have to be aware of it because they'll suck you dry. Nurture yourself. Make sure you are in that Queen of Cups energy, like nurturing yourself and having nice firm boundaries emotionally so that you can know when is too much and when is not enough and all of that stuff. Are you jumping in my lap again? Okay. Go right ahead. And cattail. Yes, love. I know. I hope that works for you, Chiquita. Okay, so L'Oreal said she had an appointment and then she just disappeared. So does anybody want to tag her? Because it's her turn. And then we got Alex with 2 A's. And then Avantika from YouTube, Christina A from YouTube, Isabella, Lyric, Angela, Stephen, Crystal, Erica, and Benita, and then we'll be done. You're welcome. Yes, like moths to a flame. Burn them. L'Oreal, Erica. She's got some light. Ooh, something just flipped. Hold on. So I totally, what did I do? Totally ordered, I think 5 more decks today. And I'm really excited because they're all going to be here by like next week. I bought some more Oracle decks and a new, tarot deck. Oh, see, L'Oreal's cards are falling out like nice normal cards instead of doing what they're usually. I had to say something. And then we had to get, I just read for her though. Like I just read for her on Saturday. She got one of my shift sessions. And yeah, this is mostly the cards we already talked about. But we're going to do it again. All right. So the first 3 cards, L'Oreal, that showed up for you. I know you're at your appointment, but we're here. We got the 7 of Wands. Okay. We got the Empress reversed, and we have the Mother of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. So she's going to know exactly this is all that logic trying to work its way into the intuition and like supplant it. Okay. The Empress is like abundance. Okay. She's out logicking her abundance. We got all this abundance energy, like just floating around. It's floating around and she's fighting for it. But a lot of the fighting that's happening is causing some of these other energies to be present. So we've got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Do you have any other 4s in here? 4s, for you guys who don't know, and I'm going to be doing actual videos on YouTube about this, so everybody who's not subscribed to my YouTube videos, go over there and subscribe. About the actual individual numbers in each of the suits and how all of them relate to each other and what they're really for, like the energies that they really like do, and it's like really exciting. So when we've got these 2 energies, okay, 4s are all about setting up like the corners of a house, but with the different energies in place. So when we're talking about the Pentacles, it's like the ground floor. So that nice firm foundation. Firm foundations are not supposed to move. So you're usually holding on to something too tightly when you've got the 4 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Cups, it means that there's emotions that you're holding on to. stuff that you're not aware of because you're so fixated on this one particular feeling that you've got going on. Hi. I love you too. Fixated on this one particular feeling that you've got going on that you can't see past it. You can't see through it. There's no way to like get to the other side. Now, as a result of that, L'Oreal, we're in a spot where we're like, things are new. So we're like, should we be celebrating this? Yes. Yes, we should always be celebrating ourselves 100%. Am I going to make the wrong choice? Because everything feels so lonely. Okay. We've got this 8 of cups here, which is all about that path that you're taking on your own. Okay. And the 7 of cups, which is all about choices and generally feeling like you're going to make the wrong choice. Now we've got King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. We also have Son of Cups and Daughter of Swords energy. So this is like, we've got grounding versus really good ideas. We've got head versus heart. We've got all of this conflict, all of this back and forth, and it is resulting in this Hanged Man energy, feeling completely stuck, like we can't. But the thing about the Hanged Man is it's not stuck. What it is waiting. Okay. When Hanged Man energy shows up, it is that moment of I'm stopping so that I can see what develops. It is that preparation, that inner preparation that needs to occur before we get to that death phase where everything transforms. Okay. So that's what all of this energy is leading up to for you, L'Oreal. Okay. We've got that necessary pause for the things to coalesce so that we can move into the next phase of whatever it is that is being created right now through this energy. All right. When she sees it, she will let me know whether or not it makes sense, because I know she's busy right now. All right. Alex with 2 A's, it is your turn. You are up. And that one didn't count. That one does, but that whole big clump. Okay. This is, I think, my third favorite deck. I don't even remember which ones I ordered. Is that bad? That's bad, right? I do know that I ordered the Threads of Fate Oracle, mainly because the cards are really pretty and I want new Oracle decks because I have some very spiritually based Oracle decks, but I wanted to get some that were a little bit different. What is with this 7 of Cups today? All right. Alex with 2 A's. You are up. Now we got some swords. We've got Father of Swords and Son of Swords. 100%. Hello, Samantha. I actually closed my list a couple minutes ago, so you missed out for tonight. I apologize, but I'm live every Friday, and probably sometimes in between that. So you can totally catch me next time. And I will be happy to pull for you. Okay. So Alex with 2 A's. We got the Ace of Cups reversed. We are resisting some joy here, resisting some opportunities for love and fulfillment, opportunities to express our emotions in the way that we would like to. Things are feeling very much scattered, and we're trying to figure out why are we fighting? What is this energy? Are we fighting for a reason? Does this make any sense for us? Probably not. Probably not. It doesn't, but we're still holding on to it. And the reason we're holding on to it is because we've got this conflict between thoughts and actions. Okay, we got King of Wands, King of Swords. There's very good potential that this could be because of a person who is in your life who is doing that thoughts versus actions kind of thing where you're going back and forth and they've got like, well, I don't know what you're really like. What are you really about? Like, is it the words that you're telling me or the things that you're doing? And as a result, things are moving like super, super fast in like the direction that you don't want it to. And so you can't figure out what you need to do. Okay. This is all that tied up energy again. What you need to do is find somebody who's going to bring you an actual offering of love so that we can free up this energy so that it actually feels better for you. Okay. Because right now it does not feel good at all. It does not feel good at all. And you are allowed to be happy and you're allowed to allow yourself to be happy. And that is a difficult place to be, a difficult place to exist when it feels like everything is against you. So that's like not fun, but absolutely, like, you can totally make that choice. It's not an easy choice. None of these choices are ever easy. The key is having support to get you to where you want to go. All right. Alex, the two ways, that was yours. Okay, Avantika from YouTube. Christina A, you are actually next, so I'm going to go ahead and get you your answer to your question really, really quickly. Avantika from YouTube, let me go ahead and pull your cards. All of your cards are reversed. Ace of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles, Daughter of Cups. Okay. We've got this energy here where, I have a very strong feeling that this Daughter of Cups energy is you. And that the Son of Pentacles energy is either somebody or someplace that you're trying to get. There's lots of emotions here that you're not really, this can't all be people. Oh, it can. Lots of emotions here, and we're trying to decide between taking a whole bunch of action. All right. Yes, see? This is that Capricorn person right here. That Son of Pentacles right there. You got a lot of potential here for you to move through, okay, this energy and have a beautiful, stable relationship. However, there is an energy that is in your circle that is a lot more active and exciting. Than this Capricorn person. So you're allowed to make your choice. You're 100% allowed to make your choice. You've got this energy right now, though, where you feel like your emotions are controlling you. Okay. Your emotions are controlling you. You don't need to let them. You can make the choice and make this work, but it's going to take, what is it going to take? What is at the heart of this matter? The heart of this matter, the heart of this matter, the heart of this matter. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to be disappointed. And your intuition is something that you're currently ignoring. Okay. You know how this is going to turn out for you. Okay. But you're ignoring your intuition because, well, it's not because really, it's just because it's a battle. All of this is a battle all the time. Okay. Here's the thing about relationships, especially with people who tend to have a Capricorn sun. Now, I am not an astrologer. Okay. But earth signs in the rising and in the sun sign can be a little bit challenging in how they present. Okay. And that's a very good question. Does he love you the way you love? Yes, he does. But the level of energy matches, the way it is displayed is completely different. Okay, see? Okay. So you understand. The issue is the way you're displaying the love. Okay. And that might cause some struggles for you. Interestingly enough, on the other side of the star, when I got to the High Priestess, and I pulled the Star for disappointment and the 5 of Wands for battles. On one side was the Lovers, and on the other side is the 3 of Pentacles. In order for you guys to make this work, you have to stay on the same page and understand what it is that you're creating. Okay? Understand what it is that you're creating for yourselves, and be working towards it simultaneously. Okay? Can you guys see your ways through this? Yes. Is it going to be an easy road? Not until you are both pulling the Chariot in the same direction. Okay. And that's going to take discussion. That's going to take a lot of really deep discussion. Like right now, he's in the space where, I generally don't read for third parties, but I can feel his energy very clearly right now. He's in a space where he gets the things done, like he does the things. And so he says, well, they know I love them. Why do I need to say it? What else do I need to do? Why does it need to be like it's not about the demonstrative type stuff for you, okay? Or for him. It's more about the demonstrative type stuff for you. So you need to be willing to share your desire for passion, your desire for emotion, your desire for all of that stuff with him so that he gets that. Right now, he does not get that. Right now, he does not get that. So it's a communication issue right now. Okay. You got to be willing to be open. And yes, there's always going to be that fear of disappointment, always, because that's the way that's the way life goes when you're dealing with other people. There's only so much that we can see into them, and we have to be able to be open to them. Yep. And holds, yep, that's exactly what I could feel. He doesn't see the need for them. And it could be because he's been hurt in the past. But you have to decide that you're willing to deal with that. Some people are and some people aren't. I mean, for me, like I need to have a person who is going to be able to tell me what they're feeling in great detail. If they cannot do that, then it's not going to be a good relationship for me. Like me and my husband, we talk about how we are feeling unless we literally don't have the words yet. And then we just basically grunt at each other, and then we know like something's wrong, but we're willing to have that open line of communication. If he's not, you got to decide what you're willing to deal with. You got to decide what you're willing to deal with. This is very interesting. These three fell out for you. This is the Four of Wands reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Son of Swords reversed. He has to want him to open himself. And that sucks. And there's not really much that you can do to make him do it. He has to like really, don't mind me. This is just me changing my position, sitting on my feet because it got real cold down here. He has to want him to do that. And that sucks. It totally sucks. It's not a fun thing, but maybe one day he will be willing, but he has to make that decision on his own. And if it's a deal breaker for you, then my energetic intuitive response would be like, get out now and don't waste your time, because he's not going to change. Like people don't change. Yes. Absolutely. Week or two. Did I drop something on the floor? No, I did not. I just dropped cards in my lap. I hope that's helpful for you. All right, Christina A. She said that her whatchamacallit was being silly. So she had a question. Her Wi-Fi was acting up and starting to rain. Will Ivan and me start a family of our own this year? No. But I'm going to pull the cards. Intuitively, it does not feel like. Well, that's not what they said. They said it depends on what you mean by family. Okay. The Emperor showed up. The Emperor is not generally a... Ooh. Four of Swords showed up. Let's just see. What is our third card here, guys? Are we seeing... Oh, really, guys? Okay. Okay. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so we got the Hope card. We got the Two of Wands card. That's very specific. Two of Wands card reversed. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands reversed. This is like such a yes or no question. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to pull all these cards. We're going to do yes and no 3 times. Because with Emperor, the Emperor, that seems like a yes. But we don't need to have all those cards. Guys, what? That's a no. That's a yes. Wands are yes. You know what? This is a too soon to tell. This is a too soon to tell. We have half yes and half no here, with the Mother of Pentacles and the Sun being yeses. We got, how many cards is this? It's 5 cards. Mother of Pentacles and the Sun being yeses. No, the 7. This is a yes, but it might be difficult. Okay, that's the 7 of Wands. This is a no, and this is a no. The 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords are no's. So this is, you got half yes and half no. So it's too soon to tell. There's nothing saying absolutely not. So I would hold out hope, especially since you got the Star. The Star is like, oh my God, all of these earth signs. I dated a Taurus once. It was terrible. I'm a Gemini. And he was like, I've dated Aquarians. I had a boyfriend who was a Capricorn once. That was, I don't know why I did that. That was like, it was like, no. My husband's a Cancer though. A Gemini and a Cancer, and we have a Taurus and 2 Geminis for our kids. Yeah, there's no no here, but there's no yes either. So keep doing what you're doing. And let me yeah, it's too soon to tell. It's too soon to tell. Energetically, like there's nothing stopping you. It doesn't feel like, but you know, these things are like fickle. So you can never be 100% sure. I hope that was helpful. Isabella, are you still here, my dear? Let me run down the list again really quick one more time. Isabella, Lyric, Angela, Stephen, Crystal Cooper, Erica, and Benita. Ooh. Isabella, you got the 2 of Wands. It's too many Geminis for one house, Stephen. Too many. I love my children, but it's parenting myself, and I'm like, oh no. It's like, I understand. No, because he's a Taurus. Is that that is like a counselor question. And eventually he might, but honestly, like that is very much a Taurian. My son just texted me, Mom, it'd be past 9. He's 11. Like they expect to be judged. I would wonder what his Chiron is in and see if, you know. Where's Isabella? Is Isabella gone? I think Isabella might be gone. Okay, Lyric, you're up. Because Isabella bounced, and that's okay. Children. Is he texting me again? Yes, I know what time it is. He could just come down here. It's fine. Lyric, you're up. All right. Lyric, you got the death card, but you know you got to let some stuff go. You know you got to let some stuff go. All right. Lyric, you got the death card, the Father of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. So we have opportunities here for you to create bigger things for yourself with other people once you start to let things go. Okay. The potential and the necessity of letting things go. It's very important. You're very welcome, Christina. Okay. Emotions. We got these feelings. We got these emotions. This does not feel like grief to me. This feels like holding on to something that doesn't need to be held on to. Mainly because of the fear of letting go of the things that are going to move you to this point. Okay. We need to move. We need to get really. We need to get moving out of this deeply wounded. And we're not going to stay there just because we feel like it needs to happen so that we can, other people can get their just desserts. No, we're not. We don't need to stay in that pain to wait for other people to. Karma's going to do its job, whether you are still feeling the pain or not. Okay. Let karma do its job. Let karma do its job, because all you're doing is delaying your satisfaction. All you are doing is delaying your joy, delaying your happiness. Excuse me. Hiccups. Oh my gosh. So that's something that you got to think about. Heart of the matter. You're letting people take you out of your power. You got queen energy and you're letting people take you out of your power. Why? Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. It's not worth it. I swear if this child does not stop texting me. Dude, I'll be there momentarily. Make some popcorn or something. Have kids, they said it'll be fun. I love my babies. I do love my babies, but sometimes. Does that make sense for you? I know that was a quickie. Don't be tempted to go back. You can't logic your way out of this one. It's feelings. It's feelings. Angela, are you still here, love? Now he's texting me if we have any popcorn. I don't know. Your father is up there. Ask him. Ask him. Five of Swords. Feeling like we might be getting, yes, away with something. They did fall out. Now the rest of these are not yours, Angela. The rest of these are not yours. Hold on, we're going to do a riffle shuffle. I can show you how to do all that stuff, Lyric. All right. This is what I thought was going to come up for you, Angela. All right. We have the Five of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands. We have the Hanged Man reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. These energies are very potent and powerful. Okay. Hey, Maya. And this energy for you, okay, right now is there's this energy of seeing where you are, seeing where you want to be, and not being able to connect the dots. Okay, you see this? That's my husband. Bye, Famira. I love you. My husband is now in the thing telling me I gotta hurry up. Okay, I got 5 more people. Relax. Okay. So these two energies are you seeing where you are and trying to get to a new place. Okay. This is your resistance because you need a moment, okay, you feel like you're in the Hanged Man, like you need to wait for things to fall together, to fall into place, to make sense. You're ready right now to do bigger things than you're doing, to be out there in a different way, to talk and be yourself and be seen in a way that you're not allowing yourself to be. And the only thing that you are gaining from this is you're delaying your own fulfillment. You're delaying your own success, your own fulfillment. And you're doing it because you can't control it. Because once it's out there, it's out there. And how other people perceive it, how other people accept it, how other people allow it to be in their frame of reference is completely out of your hands. And you got to let it go. In order to let this grow for you, Angela, you have to let it go. You're in that death phase. Okay, we're resisting this Hanged Man because this Hanged Man comes right before this. Like they are sequential cards. It needs to happen this way for you to expand into hello, Queen Bean, to expand into what you are really meant to be doing here. Okay, so we will keep in touch with our accountability stuff. But absolutely, Queen Bean, I closed my list a little while ago, but thank you for tuning in tonight. I mean, you can absolutely ask a question and maybe I'll be able to get to it like on the flip side, but not tonight. Steven, I'm gonna pull 2 cards for you. And then we got Crystal, Erica, and Benita. Honestly. Ooh. Steven, one of your cards just flipped out. You've got 7 of Swords. Nope. 6 of Swords here. You're allowed to celebrate. You're welcome, Angela. And you got Temperance. Okay. You've got the opportunity here to celebrate how far you have come and to create something bigger than you've already created. Also take the time to heal, take the time to recalibrate, take the time to relax and rest as you are doing all of these things. Don't forget to play. Page of Pentacles often shows up when we are forgetting that we are allowed to enjoy ourselves in this body. Erica, I'm not skipping you. Here's the deal, Erica. You're going to stop apologizing for taking up space. Don't forget that I know you, girl. Me and Erica have been friends since wedding planning days. She still does weddings sometimes. I'm not skipping you. I'm reading you. Like you were like next. So don't go nowhere. The kids can wait. They'll be fine. We'll just stay up a little bit later. Does that make sense for you, Steven? You gotta have fun. You gotta let yourself heal. You gotta let ourselves settle into this new reality that we're creating for ourselves, and don't resist it. Don't resist it. Have fun. Crystal Cooper. I really hope that actually says Cooper. Crystal B. Cooper. We need to get grounded in our emotions and be willing to feel them and stop resisting disappointment. Resisting disappointment is keeping you stuck. Resisting disappointment is keeping you from your whatchamacallit, your bag. Resisting disappointment is keeping you from getting to where you need to be. Okay? And the reason it's doing that is because it's keeping you from taking any action because you're just like, well, it's going to not turn out the way I want it to anyway. You are a powerful creator. You are allowed to want what you want. You are allowed to create your own reality. You are allowed to do that. You are allowed to do that. Okay. So allow yourself to feel the feelings as they come up. Don't resist them. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. You're going to and I'm not going to tell you to lower your expectations. I'm going to tell you to raise them and act as if, okay? Act as if those things are coming to you already because they are. They 100% are. But don't resist your disappointment. All right. Erica, see, I got to you already. It hasn't even been like 3 minutes. She says. Erica's like, I ran. I'm gone. You can't read for me if I'm not here. Yes, I can. I'll just forward it to you. New messenger. Oh shit. Erica. Erica's in deep in her feelings right now. We've got what is this? What the hell is this? 5 of Cups. We're in this space with the Ace. This is not an ace. Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups. All these 5s. The 5 of Pentacles. Judgment. 3 of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Okay. We've got some anxiety here that's creating these inner battles. Okay. Because we are still living by somebody else's rules and we are still married to the idea of this poverty that is going to exist for us all the time. It's not. The potential and the possibility here for you, Erica, with the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles of actually collaborating with people. Like That's what's going to create. Okay. Now, you don't need to rest. What you need to do is rest and take the messages that come when you rest. And this Five of Swords for you is very much a picking your battles and understanding that if you are going to fight so hard, fight for something that you really believe in. Okay. Now, this grief from letting stuff go will stop happening when you recognize that you don't actually have control over any of this. The relationship that you should be most concerned about is the one that you have with yourself right now. And you would not be so heartbroken if you would stick with something and see it through. Does that make sense? We got the 3, 4, and 5 of Swords. So we're in that passageway of swords where we are building up to the anxiety that comes after the 6. But we have to get through the 3, 4, and 5 until we can get to the 6 and celebrate. Okay? We got to get through all of that stuff. All right? Let me see if there's anything else for Erica. No, that's all I got for you, Erica. All right. Now, Benita, you are next and last, and then I will be done for tonight with an hour and 47 minutes of live time. Super exciting. Super exciting. All right, Benita, what we got for you? Ooh. We have the 4 of Wands reversed and the World. Now, these two things feel like they're like juxtapositioned. They're not, okay? You are in a state where you are trying to create for yourself, okay? This really nice place where you've got access to all of the things that you'd like to have, okay? And it feels really, hello, Midnight. Midnight has decided to come say hello. And it feels like it's impossible because you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're stuck, but you're breaking free. Okay. You're breaking free because you have every single thing that you need. And I'm pulling these directly off the top of my deck. So these are like coming out in exactly the order that you need to hear them. You are the Queen of Swords. Okay. We got swords and wands here. We have 2 major arcanas and more wands. So there's lots of action and lots of thought. We need to kind of, to create this world feeling, we got to bring more groundedness and we got to bring more emotion into the picture. Okay. Just because it will help you to feel more whole and well-rounded. And there's very easy ways we can do that. We can experience more in the body type stuff. Massages are really good for that. Exercise is really good for that. And for water, when you get your feelings, feel them, like actually feel all the way through them. Don't try to logic your way through it, which is very much a, Queen of Swords kind of energy. It's like all like getting up in that and getting into all of that energy. All right. So is there anything else? Yes, we need to pull more. You're so close to fulfillment, so close to the 10 of Cups. We just have to be willing to experience the ickiness that comes along with that's the thing. Cups and the Pentacles are they're the pain cards. They're the pain cards, the actual physical pain cards, because it's that earthly experience, and we don't always like to be in that earthly experience, but it's there for us for a reason. All right. So I hope that works for you. I hope that helps you. I really appreciate every single one of you for sticking it out with me tonight. You guys are all fabulous. I love you. I'm getting used to this new setup. We will see how it works. I may have my husband just buy me all the stuff for myself so I could set it up somewhere else in the house. In the house somewhere else. But it was fun and you guys are awesome. And I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and I will catch you next week. Bye. Thank you, L'Oreal, for the shout out. I appreciate it. Yay. You guys are awesome. See you later. I did not post my booking link. If anybody has it, please feel free to drop it in there, or I will drop it in when I'm on the couch with the kids watching the movie. And I'm supposed to be watching the movie. They're going to yell at me. All right, loves. I will talk to you later. Bye. I have no idea how to end this.